Hey love, so I'm getting started on freshly washed hair and it has been dried and stretched out, but it is a little bit dry, so I'm going to add some castor oil. I'm using the Jamaican mango and lime castor oil, which I think is perfect, especially for 4C hair because it really has everything locked in. This is my favorite spray bottle just because I think it distributes the water exactly where I want instead of those small little ones. So I'm just dampening my hair. I'm not soaking it because we do want it to stay a little bit stretched. And I'm going to add that castor oil, and I'm using always the praying hands method because I feel like it distributes the product from root to end the best way. So now I'm going to use these Texture ID products. I've already washed my hair with them and we're using the styling cream to style today. I will list all the products that I used below before I got to this point as well. So I'm adding the styling cream. I'm pretty generous with my product because my hair is pretty thirsty. I feel like my hair needs a lot of moisture and eats up product. And we're going to start flat twisting. So I'm just taking 2 pieces of the hair and continuing to flat twist that until I get to the end. Now, if you guys want a more in-depth video on how I flat twist, just leave a comment down below and I'll show you. But I think the key is just to make sure that every little twist is very defined, and then at the end of my flat twist I do a hanging bantu knot. It just makes sure that the ends of your 2-strand twist stay curled. Sometimes I notice that if you don't curl the ends, or if I don't do that hanging bantu knot, I get a lot of frizz. So I prefer using this method because it just makes sure that my hair is like finished and curled from root to end. So I'm just going to continue through that same process throughout my head until I'm happy with it. Now, the way that I'm styling my hair today is doing a flat twist out, and I am doing it in the direction that I want my hair to fall. I notice, especially with the length of my hair, that if I don't style it in the direction that I actually want my hair to be in the end, it really is difficult to get it to lay that way. That's why you'll see me have the front flat twists coming towards the front, the side ones towards the side and front of my ear, and then the back ones pretty much straight down. And I always use a tangle teaser in between. This just makes sure that I'm distributing the product through the strands really well and I'm getting rid of all tangles. There's nothing worse than trying to undo your flat twist or any kind of styling that you've done and seeing tangles in between. It completely interrupts your hairstyle and basically sabotages it. So make sure that you are detangling very well. So now that we are basically done with the flat twists, this is what they look like. There is no need to have everything perfect because this is nothing that I'm going to be wearing out. I'm going to be sitting under a hooded dryer. I'm not too concerned about having perfect lines because we're going to pick it out anyway. So now I'm throwing a scarf on just to protect my skin or my hair because I'm going to put a hooded dryer on. This hooded dryer is also from Sally Beauty. I'll leave it linked down below. And I'm hanging out here for about an hour. So I just pulled out my phone to check my emails, had a little bit of coffee. So an hour later I'm taking it down. So I do take these down pretty quickly, but the key to taking out a flat twist out is separating that single strand that you were picking up because that's really where the definition is, and then you can start to pick from the roots to maybe midway through the shaft and you'll get some pretty good definition and really good volume as well. So I'm going to continue doing that until all my twists are out and separating it. So I really enjoyed using these Texture ID products. I think that it gave me a very pretty fluffy twist out. This is the way that I like to wear my hair. I don't like super definition, and I don't like to be picked out too much that it just looks like my hair wasn't styled and it's just an afro. So this is definitely my favorite curly girl look of the moment. You should check out the Texture ID products. They are Sally Beauty's first natural hairline created specifically towards 4C hair. I will list everything down below if you're interested in getting them. They are available at Sally Beauty's everywhere that a Sally Beauty is. Let me know if you try them out and what you think of the product. I'd be very curious to know. If you want to see more natural hair videos or hairstyling videos in general, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Love you guys. Oh, and remember, don't let anybody dim your glitter. Bye.